Oh, I'm over here. I didn't want to use that, but okay. Can I get out? Oh, I killed her. I used my revive, though. I used one heal and a revive, so I don't know how happy I am with that, but also I only care so much. And we get a key. So, inventory 2, we have 2 keys. We need 3 keys. And we got this parasol out of the deal. So, the parasol now, I think it just takes a hit for you. You put it out, you get hit. And you don't get hit. So with that, we've been down here. Where exactly are we going next? I think it's somewhere in that tiny little hole there in the middle. Yeah, right here. Man, I'm glad you just kind of keep going. I don't have to worry about you. I mean, he hits a wall eventually. So this takes us to a slightly new area. It's nothing too atrocious. I'm not actually sure if there's a save point anywhere down here. So that's cool. Nice. Oh, that looks nice. I want that. How do I get that? Oh, do I have to come here from the other side? But... oh, that's going to be a pain to get to, I'm sure. Okay, well, we will keep powering this way. This umbrella is kind of nice, because I just know if I don't see an umbrella, use umbrella. Easy. Alright. You doing okay there, buddy? So I can go to the right or the left. Oh, I gotta go talk to the guy and power up the things that I gotta power up. I haven't powered up like some of the more recent things. Never mind. Where'd you come from? I didn't even see you. Where even am I? What is going on down this way? I don't think there were any overt other passages we could have taken. There's this, which now opens a path up down here, which I guess lets us get close to that Lady D. Is it like... Is that two of them? I think it's two of them. Oh, I used my double jump too early. Let's try that again. So where is this path taking me, anyway? Oh, I suppose I got back to that room somehow. I thought I had chosen a different path, but I guess I chose the only path. Or no, I just looped around the other way. I think. No? Man, I don't know. I'm lost. Anyway, I'm up here, though, and that's what matters. So we'll just keep going this way. This whole time I thought this was like a second path, but I still think this is the... I somehow made my way onto the only path. Yeah, and now I'm back up here. I can't go to the right, which is a little concerning. Like, would you mind being just like a little less creepy for a second? Oh, but there's a one-way path here. Right to a Lady D. Oh, are you the one? Yeah! You were the one up here that I kind of poked my head into when going through the laggy area. Hey there, buddy. Hylophobia. The fear of the forest. I guess these are minor phobias, so it's not something crippling like some of the other ones. And I suppose given the various fantastical stories that his grandfather told him, I suppose that deep down it would make sense that Max has like a fear of the things in the forest. Like fairies and whatnot, especially some of the fairies we've seen. Like, it's a minor phobia, but I guess that makes sense. Fisher Clown. How can you be so ignorant on such a simple matter? Look, you just need to grab a fishing rod, select your bait, cast it up high, and wait patiently. Wait. Wait. Wait a little more. Ha! He fell for it! Hook, line, and sinker. Works every time. Evidently, this guy isn't dull enough to love fishing. Now we can proceed to Hylophobia. Fishing is relaxing. And just put him to sleep. Fishing is relaxing. It is not something that you do if you want to actively go after something. So anyway, I need to power up my juice. So let's go ahead and head over here and do that real quick. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, buddy, buddy. Yeah, like all of these down here. I noticed real quick that this umbrella was eating up, like, all my stamina. There we go. I still have, like, an obscene amount. Kind of an obscene number of balloons, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be using them on. Let's go with this for now, and we will see if I need something else later on. So, back to... Oh, where even was it? Here. So I'll put the shield up for now, and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna save, just to make sure that I save here. So when I inevitably die, I can just walk back in. Alright, Fear of the Forest, what do you got for me? Fairies? Trees? Old man faces on trees? Feels like there's kind of a lot going on here, and I can kind of not really tell what's going on. I'm out of stamina. Okay, so the face has to be open. Yeah, get wrecked. I used one potion and umbrella. The umbrella is so unbelievably good for long fights, because they end up being kind of a war of attrition where you just have to get hit as minimally as possible. And if you could just not get hit for half of those hits... Found a key. That is all 3 keys. And we got you, whatever it is that you do. I don't have any juice. Let's go save, so I don't have to do that again. Oh, and those just chill there? Especially if the enemy's moving around, that's kind of alright. It's gonna be hard to top. Good old umbrella, though. Okay, so I need 2 more of you. Technically, I need another nightmare. There's a bunch of those just kind of sitting around, though, and I don't like using them anyway. So maybe I'll find one that I need to find when looking around. Otherwise, we have been to the majority of the places on this map. We fought the little minor bosses at the end, all 3 of them, which gave us 3 keys. The 3 keys will allow us... You know what, let's do something we haven't in a little while. Okay, Hylophobia, the fear of dolls. This neurosis had every chance of becoming something serious, but at a very vulnerable moment, Max specifically met a clown at the fair. The clown had a greater effect on Max, and Hylophobia only flashed once in his nightmare, after which it went forever into the unconsciousness. Regression! Faced with neurosis, Max tried to defend himself with regression. Retreating into his childhood was symbolized by his teddy bear called Vouch. His attempt to defend against reality by pretending to be a child failed. The images of old toys were not as strong as the image of a new phobia. Diffidence. This ailment is nothing more than the fear of being yourself. In order for Max to embrace his phobias and not try to hide them, this creature was sent into the unconsciousness. Thus, Max could always openly panic at the sight of clowns, instead of being shy and pretending that everything is fine. Ooh. Hadn't thought of that. Teacher. One of Max's objective fears, allowing yourself to shout at children and humiliate them. Such a talentless and common representative of school teachers instilled dozens of neurosis in children. Max's fear of the teacher was sent into the unconscious. Even such a monster did not turn out to be stronger than a new phobia. Bullies, another objective fear of Max, was formed under the pressure of school bullies. A real phobia should be stronger than objective fears. Thus, Max will always prefer meeting aggressive high school students over meeting a clown. Fantasy Keeper. Another way to protect yourself from neurosis is to soothe yourself with fantasies. Max tried to imagine that he existed in a different world. In this fairy tale world, there are no clowns, no neurosis, and Max can play any role that comes to mind. After an unsuccessful attempt to resist, fantasy became a strong association with clowns and only made the developing neurosis stronger. Hylophobia, a fear of the forest, which also had a chance to take a leading role in the hierarchy of Max neurosis. But when faced deeply within his mind, it was unable to provide an adequate resistance to chlorophobia, which is the fear of clowns. Us! Hi. Actually, if it means anything, at the end of the day, we aren't a phobia. We are a memory. Everyone is. There's a reason Lady D looks like she does. She may be depression, but she takes on that appearance and role because of something that happened to Max. And we are the same way. At the end of the day, we are a memory. We have taken on the role of a phobia, but we aren't inherently a phobia. Expect amour. Max attaches great importance to music in his life. Attending a concert of his favorite musician was one of his most positive memories. But the ability to distort memories is one of the features of neurosis, and now Max strongly associates this concert with clowns. This actually happened to me with with my phobia. Which thankfully I'm in a better place now. But it was while I was driving to college at one point. A specific song played on the radio, and that song mentioned something. I don't even remember what. Something that wiki-walked its way in my head to my phobia. And because I was in such a bad place mentally at that time, that association backpedaled, and now then I associated that song, that band, and that location all with that phobia. I couldn't drive by that area anymore. I had to drive to college, taking a different road. So, like, that sounds silly? It's not. Venus Trophobia, Max's fear of beautiful women, was influenced by his inability to form happy relationships. Rough. His perception of beautiful women as inaccessible, reminding Max of his feelings of worthlessness, also played a role. And then there's 3 more, which is curious. Because we have our 3 locks. I will say, until next time, everyone. I think next time is going to be cleanup time. There's very little left for us, other than going through here. That I can immediately think of, anyway. So, taking care of this door and doing the cleanup first will both help us out considerably. I'm still not sure about the ice. I'll figure that one out.